What's up YouTube, it's Anthony from Meineke, cinnaminson. Now I've worked on a few different 2008 Mercury Mariners and Ford Escapes with ignition problems. And sometimes you can get away with just replacing the ignition switch on the back side of this. But if you're still having problems turning it to get it to start, the only resolution is to replace the whole ignition lock assembly. Very affordable from the dealership. It comes with a new ignition switch, so let me explain to you what happens on the inside. This is behind the lock cylinder, all right, and you can see right here this little V groove. I'm gonna try and use this pointer. That V groove right here, all right, this whole corner here is missing. Give you a better view of it. There you go. So this piece right here, this cast aluminum, there should be another area that mimics the other side. So there's a pin inside that goes inside of. So when you turn it, you can see that this is rolling out of the geometry to get the car to go to the start position. They don't sell this part alone aftermarket. And I was also thinking about building it back up with some TIG weld and then just reshaping it and putting it back together. But by the time you do all that, take it apart, repair it, put it back together, you might as well just buy a new assembly that works perfectly fine. You will reuse the ignition key and the lock cylinder, and make sure that you guys put the PAT system reader back over that or the car will not start. So if you have an ignition problem with this, try the switch first. It's inexpensive. If you're still having problems, you have no choice other than replace that whole assembly. But I just wanted to show you guys, this is what it looks like. It's a pretty weird design, but there's a pin that passes all the way through this to the other side. And then there's a pin at the top, so when you turn this, it turns the ignition switch shaft on the other side where the ignition switch would be. And then when you try and turn it, it only turns so far because this piece is missing. That's it. So if your budget's tight, unfortunately this part is $158 from the Ford dealer by us for the whole ignition cylinder. You can see what they are online. Is what it is. Thanks for watching.